What's up guys, Chris here, back again with another video on the channel. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about making coins during Ones to Watch Team 2. This obviously was a video that did well last week, and it obviously did well last year too, which is why I brought it back for this year. We're going to talk to you guys with every different budget, how you guys can make some coins, investing tips, and things we might see during the Ones to Watch Team 2 release today on the market. So before we get into the video today, if you guys can drop a like on, if we can get 100 likes on the video, that'd be awesome. Subscribe if you guys are new around here, turn the notification button on as well so you guys know when I go and upload the videos. Get involved with the free trading Discord, which gives you guys trading tips like position change method, chem style method, and sniping filters. And get involved with the Twitch channel. We'll be live all day tomorrow, probably about 8-hour stream from the very earliest parts, and then we'll be on probably to the later on in the evening. Now, before I get into pretty much making coins, if you haven't bought a squad yet, something where you guys can maybe save a little bit of coins is last year we saw a pretty good drop off on cards after the weekend league was done, and usually the weekend league sell-off starts around Saturday night and Sunday before Squad Battle Awards, right? So I'm thinking whether or not I want to play 15 on Saturday and 15 on Sunday and buy my team a little bit cheaper than where it will be tomorrow night, because I think the market is going to rise a good amount tomorrow night. I told some people to take some coins on cards tonight, and the reason why I did that was because I wanted them to have coins going into tomorrow's promo, because I believe that this market is a market of opportunity. The more coins you have, the more opportunities you are to make coins. And when you're holding cards, even if it's for another extra 24 hours, for even 5k profit, I think there's more opportunity to make coins with the cards that you sell. So for example, a guy like Wijnaldum, right? If I told somebody to sell that card tonight, right? Let's say I told him to sell them at, I don't know, what's his price right now? Let's take a look at Wijnaldum on the market. He's about 102,000 coins, right? This card easily could be 110 tomorrow night. Easily. You know, he's a Liverpool player. He's got really good stats. A lot of people like him. He had a low today of 93k with all the panic. He then has risen back up to 103. I do believe we're going to see the market drop off just a little bit prior to the 6 p.m. hour. I believe between 5 p.m. UK and 7 is going to be a buy window for any past informs. Maybe even the Ones to Watch Team 1 if they decide to get sold off a little bit, and any meta cards. And I'm talking like your meta cards, guys, like your Dembeles, your Martials, your Wijnaldums, your Allens, your Mendy's, Diego Carlos. These are the type of players that, in my opinion, will go up a good amount tomorrow night. The reason why the market didn't really rise as much last Friday, well, it did, it just didn't rise as much as I thought, is because there was not Weekend League, right? So now that there's Weekend League ready to go, people obviously know that it's time to play their games, and they're going to be way more willing to buy cards. Now, tomorrow is going to be a great day for buying if you can buy at cheaper prices. Say, for example, Wijnaldum in the morning gets to 94. That's going to be an opportunity to buy him because I think he's going to go 110 later than that night. You guys can also list for lazy buyers. Lazy buyers, this is a great way to make coins, guys. So if we show you guys my transfer list, not a ton of my players are actually at the prices that I want, but I'm lazy listing it. Now, a lot of these cards, besides Renato Sanchez, I'm probably just gonna keep. I want to have about 1.5 mil for tomorrow. We sold these at 137. We sold Griezmann at 121 for a lazy buyer. We sold Sterling for 135. Right, this is how you guys can make some coins a little bit extra on days that the market is going up. You can list up for lazy buyers because right now with this little market glitch that we have, people can't see the full listing on a card. So I think you guys really want to look out for some lazy buyers on a Friday night. And like I said, right after 7 p.m. UK, that's when you should start to see the market rise a good amount, in my opinion. Now, I'll probably just break even on Mahrez. I'll take some extra coins here. Probably Goretzka. I'll probably take the coins. I'll keep a Griezmann probably because he'll go up higher tomorrow. I'll probably take a loss on Sancho's. Keep the Watkins, keep the Renato Sanchez cards. We'll talk about Rodrigo's and stuff like that. Kimmich. There's going to be some opportunities there on some cards like that. So that's pretty much what I have at the moment. I think you guys, if you are taking profit on guys like Werner or guys like Allen or guys like Bale, they're gold cards. You may want to get out of those cards so you have coins ready to go going into the Wants to Watch Team 2 promo, because I believe there's going to be a good opportunity. You know, we saw marquee matchups make the market drop. What's going to happen if people are, opening up packs with FIFA points, right? There's going to be some supply that hits a little bit for the first couple, maybe 20, 30 minutes. So there's going to be an opportunity to buy meta cards. And who do I mean by meta? Well, you got to go to the the popular page, right? Dembele, Rashford, Davies, Martial, Son, Werner, Havertz, Gomez, Jesus, Lucas, Diego Carlos, Ben Yedder, Haaland, De Bruyne, Sane, Pogba, Bale, Sissoko, Mertens, Wijnaldum, Kante, Semedo, Salah, Firmino, Kimmich, Valverde, Mane, Ricardo Pereira, Dybala. These are the type of cards that I believe are going to rise even further tomorrow night. So if you didn't sell tonight, don't worry. You don't have to sell. It's probably going to go up a little bit higher tomorrow night. I just told some people in the stream today if they want to take some coins on cards and they didn't want to hold for an extra 24 hours and also had another opportunity to buy some players, that they could sell on the Thursday. But the market is not at its peak yet. Some cards still haven't hit that. So look out for some panic tomorrow around 5 to 7 p.m. That's going to be an opportunity that you guys can get on some cards that get supplied a little bit, and then they should rebound going into the nighttime when everyone has to play Weekend League. So that's number one. Number two, again, if we see some panic on the Wants to Watch Team 1, this is Team 2, right? We've got Rodrigo, we've got Havertz, we've got Sane, Thiago, Arthur, Van de Beek, Semedo, Florenzi, Ferdinand Torres, and Vidal, and David. Now, if you look at Team 1, I think you guys can make a good amount of coins on these cards. If there's any little panic on the market tomorrow, I think you guys can make a lot of coins with buying a ZH at around 100k, because I believe he's going to go up going into his game. Hakimi at like 24k is a really good buy. I like Telles at 130. I like Bale in the 260s. I like Suarez at 130. I really like that Suarez at 130. I even like an Ake in the low 50s, right? If any of these cards do drop in price, I think it's going to be a great opportunity for you guys to get in on them. Because I believe they are going to rise on Saturday. There's a lot of games that day, and also on Sunday I believe there's going to be a good amount of hype in these cards. And now leads me to Team 2 and how you guys can make coins this way. Last week, the trend that we had seen was that around 8:30 p.m. UK time, that is when they got supplied, and they were at kind of like their lowest point for that day. Now, what you saw last year is those cards would hit a low point, and then going into their Saturday and Sunday games, they would really get some hype. So for the people that are playing on Saturday, right, you're going to want to buy on Friday, and there's going to be a double dipping opportunity as well. When you buy at 3:30 p.m. UK or around that time, depending on where the price of the card is, if you see that that card is down a lot, you can pick it up. As the market around 10 p.m. UK usually always gets rare, and NA is still buying, you can make some coins on that card. You could sell it before about midnight UK. Then you can go back in on some overnights around like 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. UK time, and then sell into the morning of the hype for those next games. So there's going to be a double dipping opportunity for you guys on these Wants to Watch cards. You're going to have the low point during the packs being ripped open. Then you're going to sell them, and then you're going to be able to make some profit there. Then you're going to see a double dipping opportunity where the market gets less coins, less people are on the game. You might be able to get them for a little bit cheaper and then sell them going into their game on Saturday. So that's going to be a great opportunity, in my opinion, to make some coins on that. Something else that we have seen, and this is the gold version of the Wants to Watch cards. Now, last week we saw Bell, we saw Allen, we saw these type of cards go up in price. Now, are we going to see that same trend happen? Well, my bet is that a lot of people are invested in these cards. Guys like Van de Beek, guys like Havertz, guys like Sane, guys like Rodrigo, guys like Semedo, right? I don't believe guys like Arthur, Vidal, Florenzi, Ferdinand, I wouldn't even touch these. I would be looking at the Van de Beeks, the Semedos, the Havertz, Rodrigo, and Sane. Now, if they drop at 6 p.m., right? Now, this is what's going to happen. I have a feeling that because so many people are buying Havertz and so many people are buying Sane, you might be able to get in another time on some of these prices, because what may happen is people may be over-investing in these cards. So you might be able to get in on some of these golds and then sell them into the following week, because that's where we saw Bale and Allen hit their peaks, was on like Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And that's what you're going to want to be looking at. They didn't hit their peaks on Friday night. maybe these gold cards go a little bit higher on Friday night because of the weekend league effect. If they drop in price around the 6 p.m. hour because people are over investing, you guys need to get involved with those gold cards. Havertz around the 110, Sane around the 105 and under, Van de Beek at like 12k, Rodrigo at 35, Semedo at like 43, 44k. If you see these prices for those cards, don't hesitate. I think you guys can pull the trigger on that. These are golds that are out of packs, so you guys can make some coins on that. And then as for trading throughout the day, like I told you guys about the gold cards, right? You can obviously trade by buying in the panic and then selling later on in evening time for the UK. The market should really start to rise after around 7:30, 8 p.m. for the weekend league demanded players. We're gonna have an objective tomorrow. Last week, you guys could probably make some coins on this, where cards that were a part of the Diego Jota objective went up in price. So Jota himself actually went up a good amount on Friday due to him being required for his own objective, right? He was actually somebody that, you know, people could use and obtain his 80 overall, you know, once to watch card. Now, I'm actually going to be probably quite off on this card. I don't normally do, you know, cards like this, but, you know, you're going to see a new objective tomorrow. I wonder who it's going to be. And, you know, depending on the requirements. So, for example, why did I think that a guy like Jota's gold was going to rise last week, and a guy like Bruno Fernandes's inform also did really well last week, maybe because of the objective. You got 4 separate games with professional difficulty using Liga NOS players, so that doesn't affect it really much. But you got assists with a through ball using 4 Portuguese players, so he's got the Portugal link. Then he's got 4-star skill moves, right? So now you combine Portuguese and 4-star skill moves. Then you have 10 finesse goals in rivals using Prem players, and then score 2 goals per match in 5 rivals matches using Prem players. So you needed Prem players who are Portuguese that had a 4-star skill move. And that was quite easy, right? Jota fits this, so does Bruno Fernandes, and you probably saw a guy like even maybe Podence, right? You know, you could have probably seen Podence go up a little bit because of that. Let me see if I can see if he does have 4-star skills or not. And yeah, he's on Wolves. He does have 4-star skills. Let me see if this went up last week, just so I can show you his graph, because these guys usually do get really, really hyped in the beginning. Let me see if they went up. Yeah, so you can tell right here. Okay, so Thursday, October 8th, right? You see this at 2.8. He then goes to 4,000, and this isn't even his highest point on Friday. He then goes to 5.4 by the Friday. So you could see how you guys can make some coins with the objective card. So that's gonna be another way for you guys to make coins. As the packs are being ripped open, you guys can get involved with anything sort of chem style trading, position change trading, because you're not only going to have pack supply, but you're also going to have people that are panic selling because they're seeing their cards drop a little bit. So you might see them with different position changes, different chem styles on them. Look for shadow cards, look for hunches, etc. Same thing with the panic in the morning with the meta players. Look for shadows on the defenders and the CDMs. Look for the hunters on the forwards and the center attack and mids. One last thing you guys could do to make some coins is look at the basic chemistry style filter. I will explain this every single time. And look at icons within your budget. So if your budget's 845k like mine, I'm going to go 15 mil, 840. And then I'm going to try and go the 59th minute. And as the packs are being ripped open, people could be putting these cards up for cheap prices. Now there's another filter that works as well that will be a little bit easier during the day, but it does have some competition. So I will show you guys that. 305 for a baby gigs right there, right? You would take a look and see if it's a huge undercut. And icons are going to go up probably tomorrow night as well, just because I feel like people are going to be using them in Weekend League. So if you guys, by the way, before we get out of this video, make sure that you guys get out of your Adama Traore's, your Klostemans, your Militao's, those type of low-rated guys, besides Davies, really, you guys need to get out of them by Saturday, because I think those cards are going to really start to get sold off this week. We're going to have more pack supply. So what's going to happen if we get more pack supply? We're going to have another trend like we did today on Thursday Rewards, where the market dips for a couple hours and then it shoots up again. So every single day at 6 p.m. when there's pack supply, you might be able to make some coins during the Once to Watch Team 2. Also, in terms of the actually, you know what, we got another video talking about Team of the Weeks, Once to Watches, when to buy them, all that kind of stuff. We'll talk about it in the tomorrow night's video. I believe the informs are going to be buys before squad battles again, but some of them might be already getting to that price, like Ramos and Walker. I think I kind of like these prices on Walker and like Walker's 430 now. If you could have got him at like 380, 390 this weekend, that's really good. I think Firmino around the 220k is really good, and if you get Ramos at 275, I don't think they're going much lower than that. So that's a couple of investments you guys want to make out of packs. I think this Traore is going to do really good too. There's a lack of right backs from the Ligue 1. I think you guys can make some coins for out of pack investing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. Make sure you guys do drop a like on it. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.